Is Battlefield 6 any good?
Oh my god, you're on fire.
Absolutely. And this is coming from someone who has played a lot of Battlefield in the past, but by no means a diehard Battlefield fanboy. But I gotta say, this title does it right in so many ways. Number one, it's just all around fun and enjoyable to play. Like, you're just running around having a good time with your buddies. And I do think a lot of this has to do with going back a little bit to the roots of Battlefield. You have your snipers, heavy machine gunners, and nobody is flying around in a squirrel suit. So everything feels very grounded, and you can kind of judge what is going on and just play your role. Also, this game just looks super dang good. It actually feels and looks like you're playing a game made in 2025, which Battlefield games always look very impressive, but this one somehow does take it up a notch. And most of all, I do feel like those epic Battlefield moments are happening all the time, which isn't something I felt consistently since Battlefield 4 or even that World War I Battlefield game. So I think overall it is going to be a very good year for Battlefield fans. And for those of you who are more like me and are just coming from the first-person shooter world, the best way I can put it is this game does feel a lot like that first Warzone, which I know might be a weird comparison, but it's like a very fast-paced, but not like in an overly forced way. The movement feels really smooth, but you're not going to be running up walls and flying across the map. And you do have those down moments to plan and just take a minute to soak it all in. Now, I do have a few small critiques. I feel like the guns are a little too arcade shootery and should have a little more punch and recoil. I thought the maps were super fun and well designed, but like the set piece or atmosphere or even that center focus of them really weren't all that memorable or impactful within this beta. Like, y'all remember that giant skyscraper that would fall in the other Battlefield game, or like the blimps? Like, that chunk is super cool. And there are about 0 options within the beta to configure controller sensitivities. And then lastly, you can kind of throw your tactical so unbelievably fast. Like, it's even faster than Halo games where you're a super soldier. So it kind of feels a little weird and out of place and kind of messes with your timing. But I will say, whoever's idea it was to be able to drag people when reviving them, please give them a raise. That has made healing so much more fun, cinematic, and intense. Like, I'm hoping other games will add that in now that this is here. So overall, I really enjoyed this beta weekend, and I'm excited to dive into the game a little more when it fully releases. So maybe expect a little trickle of Battlefield content in the future. But I really want to know what the overall gaming community is thinking about this game. So make sure to leave your opinions down in the comments. Thanks as always for watching. God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.
Dude, sniping feels good.